You want America to be 99% white.
Probably say realistically we could get to like 75. I think we need to like deport a lot of people to, actually have that. Like I think we just need to deport people.
Here's the problem though. It's like, okay, we deport people, but
Yeah.
what does that solve?
Yeah, can I ask you a real quick question, just like out of
Yeah.
curiosity? What historical precedent do you have for mass deportations generating a net economic gain in the United States?
Well, I don't think, like I said, I don't think GDP is everything. I would say
I'm
culture.
not just saying GDP, I'm just saying gain of any kind.
Like, I mean, well, wages actually meant more in 1965 before the Hart-Celler Act. So I guess I would reflect
Do you think
to
that was because of mass deportation?
No, it was because it was pretty much all white people here, and they weren't over here yet.
Do you know why wages were so competitive in the 1960s?
Because America actually built stuff.
Do you know why America actually built stuff back then?
Because we had all the factories and
Yes, because we had one of the few countries that wasn't completely bombed out infrastructure-wise
Yeah.
after World War II, which made it incredibly easy for the United States to maintain a lead over other countries until after the Marshall Plan reached its fruition. And then suddenly you have the 1980s where a bunch of people are freaking out over Japan potentially surpassing the United States. Right now it's China. They're concerned about China surpassing the United States.
because we opened our doors to China. Pretty sure
That's-
Nixon was the one who did
That's
that.
everything. My question to you is, when in American history has mass deportations been a net positive for the country?
When has mass immigration been a net positive for the country?
Throughout
in
the
history?
entire United States history.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but it
wouldn't be
depends where these immigrants
it wouldn't
are
be
from.
America
That's the
without
thing.
immigration.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be America, but those immigrants, they were mainly, Germans and WASPs that were coming over.
Are you forgetting the
see
people who were brought
Celts.
over in the slave trade? Those are immigrants too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I'm not saying black people are essential to American culture. Black people have, been in America since America was founded. But I would
But
say
you want America to be 99% white. Is what
Well,
we're
not
saying.
99.
mainly
I would probably
asking-
say realistically we could get to like 75.
I'm mainly
think we could get to
asking, when
75,
has mass
like 80.
deportations been a net positive in American history?
We've never had to do mass deportations because we never
That is
had
a
50
complete
million
lie. We did
people come
mass
over.
deportations during Mexican repatriation in the 1930s. There's the Indian Removal
but it was
Act
a
of
lot less
1830.
people. It was
There's
a lot
also
less people.
Operation WB in the 1940s. There were the Palma raids against Italian Americans in the 1920s. Mass deportations are very much a
But
thing
it
in the
wasn't
United
as it wasn't as much. It was
How do you know that for sure? How many people were
because
deported
I
in
mean,
Mexican
how many
repatriation?
people were in the Mexican appreciation? I don't know. I mean,
So how many people would you like to see deported, and from who?
probably
Obviously, you want all
probably-
the Somalis deported,
probably yes, all the Somalians,
even if they're
Probably-
American.
even if they're citizens. Yes, I would probably say about 20 million. Realistically, 20 to 30 million.
So if
There's
you
only
deported
11
20
million
to 30 million,
Undocumented immigrants in the United
I
States.
know.
You're
I
advocating
think we
for
need to I think we need to denaturalize some people.
And how do you
I think
do
I
that
think
without
that-
impeding
yeah, okay,
upon
so
people's civil rights?
past like 10 to 20 years,